Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Emmy and this is my channel, Frugal Money Saver. Today's video was completely impromptu. What I did was I went to my refrigerator, saw that there were things that were going to expire, needed to be used up, and I did a video on how to purge a refrigerator and make a wonderful, delicious meal out of things that you already have in your home that might be going to waste if you don't use them right away. So if that sounds interesting to you, please stick around. I'd love you to hear what I have to say and see what I did. It's a lot of fun. If you're new here, please subscribe, that little button down below, give it a click, ring that notification bell so that when I make a new video, you can be notified and join us. And I'm excited to show you this. So let's get to it. First thing I did was I went to my refrigerator and I saw that I had some items pushed in the back and that were not looking great that I knew I needed to use up. So what I did was I gathered it's celery, it was some vegetables, it was some fruits, stuff like that. And I didn't want to waste them because that's just taking money and throwing it in the garbage. And that is what we don't want to do. When we food shop, we need to make sure we're buying what we're going to use, and if we're not using it in a timely fashion, then we need to figure out how to do that, even if it means a little blitz cooking for a little bit of time. So that's what I did. Now, I'm not talking about food that's gone bad. Food that's gone bad goes in the garbage. You never risk making someone sick to save $1. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about food that might be turning soon and that you need to use up. But again, err on the side of caution. If it looks like it's not good, toss it. The whole point of this is to catch the food before it spoils. So what I did was I went in, grabbed some items. I am being totally honest when I do this video. What had happened is I actually started doing my meal prep from my food that needed to be used up, and I stopped and I was like, Paul, jump in here, help me, and let's do this together. And he was like, great idea. And I think it came out really well in that you'll see what I took and how I utilized it to make a whole nother meal, a dessert, and I will include the recipes down below. The dessert was a total win. The soup was amazing. I think you're going to be really amazed at what you can make with what you already have in your refrigerator. This is zero food waste. That's what we're trying to get to, because zero food waste basically is money. That's what it is. It's money in your pocket to do something else with that you want to do. So thank you. Come on and let's get cooking. I looked through my refrigerator and the first thing I noticed were a ton of scraps of bread. There was whole wheat bread, a couple of pieces, some sourdough bread. So I went ahead and made my crouton recipe. I will link my homemade crouton recipe down below so you will know how to make that exactly. Don't throw out those bread scraps, make croutons. Then I came, and I'm sorry, my kitchen, I was going to be honest, I started prepping this and I'm like to my husband, this is a great video, so please jump in with me and let's capture this, because this is being totally tightwad frugal. It's using up things in your refrigerator that most people would toss or not know what to do with. So the next thing was I had some vegetables. My celery is kind of old. I have some carrots. I had a tomato that was turning yucky. So I cut the yucky stuff off, and it's still a great tomato. I had cut up tomato left. So I am going to make a vegetable soup with these scraps. I have a half of onion I'm going to put in. I have some frozen vegetables I'm going to add, but these were all things that were going to spoil if I didn't use them right away. So let's use them, and I'm going to make the vegetable soup. I wanted you to see the soup I'm making with the leftover vegetables I had in the refrigerator. We've got carrots, celery, onions, tomato, basil, What else is in there? Garlic, a little bit of everything. I only used fresh vegetables. I didn't want to go into the frozen. I had enough fresh to make a beautiful stock. So that's what I did. I used extra virgin olive oil, and now I'm going to add water to it. Yes, you can use chicken stock or beef stock, whatever you want to use, but I'm just going to make a vegetable soup with water because there is so much flavor in this vegetables. You don't even need to use extra flavored stock or broth. So that's just my opinion, but I used up a ton of leftover tomatoes. The celery was wilty, so this is a blessing. This is using up what I had. And look at my croutons, they came out beautifully. So far we're doing great. We are continuing on with our refrigerator clean out, using up what we have in the house. Okay, excuse me. I had a banana and a half that has to be used, so I'm gonna cut that up. Then the other day I wasn't feeling well, so I wanted pineapple, a can of pineapple. But it was not what I wanted. I wanted cold pineapple, so we had a can, so I did this. But now nobody's eating it and I don't want it to go to waste, so I am going to make a banana pineapple crisp. So we're using up the pineapple so it doesn't go bad. We're using up the bananas before they fully turn, and it should be delicious. So I will show you how to do this. I drain the pineapple, cut up the banana, put it on the bottom of the pan, and I gently greased it. My husband made me a little tropical drink for breakfast. Sorry, I'm all over the map. He mixed orange juice with the leftover pineapple juice because I didn't want to waste it, and it's utterly delicious. So here's the batter. In this, I started putting it on and then I stopped because I wanted to show you. It's a cup of flour, 3/4 cups of brown sugar, more or less to taste. I did a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and an egg. And I'm putting the batter over the fruit. And it's going to be stiff. I'm going to use this. It's going to be stiff and it's going to be sticky, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but I guarantee you it will be delightful and delicious. I know it doesn't look like much now, but let's wait. Let me just clean this out because we don't waste anything, right? That's the whole point of this. We're making it so we didn't waste the pineapple, and it's turning it into a whole nother meal. It's making something that you're looking at and saying, what? What am I going to do with the pineapple? What am I going to do with the rotting other than banana bread again? Well, try this. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. What I have here on the stove is 3 tablespoons of melted butter, and you just gently pour the melted butter. Oh, it kind of separated a little bit, but there we go. Pour that over the top. Let's get that out. Clean. Okay, you pour that over the top. And then I'm going to liberally sprinkle it with some organic ground cinnamon. Okay, I'm going to pop it in a 350 oven. I've got to check the amount of time I have to put it in for. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it's 40 minutes, but I will definitely let you know. So it's going in a 350 oven right now. Okay, we just finished cooking. Everything is done. Wait till you see the pineapple banana dessert. It came out amazing. But I wanted to show you the soup. This looks delicious. What I did was I had a half a package of pasta shells, and I just added that to the broth. And look how hearty, you can see all the vegetables. I put a grating of Parmesan cheese. I had some left over of my homemade bread. I made some garlic toast with it. You could have even, which we were thinking of, putting the croutons on top of this. Would have been delicious as well to give it a little crunch. You could have added protein to this. You could have added chicken or beef or anything you wanted. You could have added different vegetables, potatoes. It's your creation. It's whatever you had that you wanted to use up. Different stock, but this is perfect for us. It made a beautiful pot, and now I feel like I'm not wasting anything. So that makes me happy, and it's nutritious, healthy. So we're gonna dig in and eat, and then let's have dessert. So here is our finished product. This is the tropical banana, pineapple, cobbler, crispy thing. It looks delicious. This is not burnt. That's the cinnamon, I guess, mixed with the butter. It just looks wonderful. So I am gonna cut into this, and I wanna see with you, because again, this was an impromptu. Okay. All right, let's see. How's that looking?
Looks delicious.
Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna taste it because that's only fair. I can't recommend a recipe if I don't taste it. So here it goes. Oh my gosh. Okay. It tastes like a warm banana bread with pineapple. It is amazing. I will post this recipe below. Let me tell you, I really just flew by the seat of my pants on this one, but it really came out good. You could really use any fruit that you have. I could see blueberries, strawberries, anything really. You could just do bananas. You could just do pineapple. This is really, really good. So I highly recommend this. Oh, my husband wants to get the piece. And the cake part is moist and delicious. I wouldn't change a thing with it. So I hope you enjoyed my little refrigerator salvage cooking trip today. I had a great time doing it. Thank you for spending the time with me. I appreciate you all, and I wish you blessings. Thank you.